Hi students, my name is Charlie Cook and I'm here with the new Dean of the Business School, Mr. Jim Bullard. We're going to be asking him some questions that you guys have been asking on the Instagram for the past 2 weeks. So Mr. Bullard, give us a summary/timeline of your work experience prior to Purdue.
Okay, so I was a student just like you for a while. Then I got a PhD. I went and joined the research staff at the St. Louis Fed. That job is a lot like an academic job. You write papers and go to conferences. I did that for 18 years. Then I was named president of the bank in 2008, an auspicious time to be named president, but then I've been president for 15 years up until this summer when I joined the DSB here at Purdue.
Yeah, so why did you choose to go into economics in the first place?
I love the field. Actually, as an undergrad, I had a double major. Part of it was a degree called geeky name, QMIS, Quantitative Methods and Information Systems. That was a degree that combined computer science, operations research, and business, not unlike some of the degrees here today. And then, but that was one major. Then I had another major in economics. I loved economics and went on from there.
So was economics your plan always, or did it kind of develop?
No, I thought it developed as an undergrad, and then I was encouraged to go to graduate school, and then graduate school is another kind of different searing experience. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you were making those economic decisions, did you take more of a Keynesian or laissez-faire approach? And for the viewers that don't know, Keynesian means less market intervention by the government, and laissez-faire being more market intervention by the government.
It's the other way.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, that's okay. I think I would be known as a freshwater economist. My being from the Midwest here, they usually refer to the freshwater versus the saltwater guys on the coast. University of Chicago is a classic. University of Minnesota is another classic member of that group. It's a fuzzy set for those of you that are studying fuzzy set theory. But I'm definitely a member of that group. That emphasizes that markets work well most of the time. You get better analysis if you respect the ability of markets to allocate resources.
So when you were working for the FOMC, was there a mix of those opinions?
Oh yeah, in the economics world, there's a wide variety of views, which I love, and that's what makes the field so exciting. You can debate with your fellow economists and with non-economists about all kinds of things. It is I'm a macroeconomist, so it's really a big picture field, and you can talk about all kinds of interesting issues. So that's what makes it fun.
So moving on to some more lighthearted questions, what are some of your hobbies?
You're saying that the economics is not lighthearted, or
more personal stance, I guess.
Okay. What was it? Sorry.
What are your hobbies?
Hobbies. Well, I like to bicycle, partly for less stress and also great exercise. So been learning about the new trails around here at West Lafayette, and there's actually quite a few people that like to bike in the DSB here, so that's been exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so another question we have here is, if you had a favorite book, movie, or podcast, what would they be?
Yeah, a favorite book is one that I read recently called The Innovation Stack by Jim McKelvey, so I would recommend that to everyone. Jim McKelvey is a co-founder of Square with Jack Dorsey and was the chair of my board at the St. Louis Fed and is still chair of that board as we speak. But his book, The Innovation Stack, was about they invented Square, and it's a payments company, and he was wondering, why didn't Amazon come and put them out of business? And the Innovation Stack tells the story about why that did not happen and why Square, now called Block, was able to succeed and thrive and is now one of the bigger tech companies out there.
And a favorite movie, perhaps?
Favorite movie, I actually like the remake of Dune that came out. If you watch the original Dune, which many of you probably did not, I do not recommend it. The 1984 version, it was so complicated that they had to, as I recall it, they had to hand out a list ahead of the movie as you went into the movie of all kinds of terms and characters that you would have to keep track of as you were watching this movie in a dark theater. So it was not well done. But this one has much better screenplay, and they can tell you the story as you're going through it. And I thought they did a good job with it.
Awesome. So we have a question. What is your favorite place to go on vacation with your family?
You're going to not like this answer.
It better be Australia.
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand is beautiful, so I can
Okay.
understand it. I can understand it.
I thought you would be mad
No, we don't.
about that. We took the whole family went to New Zealand, both Auckland. Then we went to Queenstown, South Island, and hiked and did all kinds of things. It was great fun. Yeah.
Are you a skier at all? Or?
Yeah, we didn't ski when we were there. We have skied sometimes out west in Colorado, but Park City and elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you've done many live TV interviews, this
Yeah.
for sure. Do you have any funny, memorable experiences at all?
One time we did CNBC Squawk Box from the St. Louis Fed, so they actually came to the St. Louis Fed and in 2010, and we did it in the lobby of the Fed there, and I hosted the show. So that was great fun. We had a lot of 8th District, which was the St. Louis Fed's district. We had a lot of business leaders from the 8th District, and they were on the show, and so that was a memorable event. I'll tell you, you see those guys come in with their cables and stuff, you cannot believe how much equipment they had.
I bet.
Yeah.
Moving on to some business school related questions. A small community environment has been the backbone of the Daniel School for years. What is the goal to grow enrollment substantially, and how do you plan to preserve that foundation?
Culture is very important, and culture eats strategy, so you have to always maintain a great culture. I kind of think a larger size is not all bad if it can be managed well. Creates different little groups that might have more affinity for a particular area that they're studying, and gives you a wider variety of people to meet and get to know. So I think there's some good aspects to it.
And then in that sense, what are your short-term and long-term goals for the business school?
How much time do you have? We're gonna. I'll give you the short version. We're definitely going to work on academic prowess. We have the Dream Hires program, which is campus-wide, but which the DSB will participate in for senior faculty. And appreciate the support of the university on that. We're going to enhance our student experience even from where it is today. Make sure we have outstanding student experience. We're going to up our game on business contacts. We're already very good there, but I think we're going to get better. We're going to continue to play on the STEM equals business dimension. We have the number 4 engineering program in the country. We're going to dovetail the DSB with that. We already do that to a large extent, integrated business engineering and BAME and other majors. So those are some of the things we're going to work on.
Yeah. And I'm an IB student myself,
Excellent.
so I can understand that.
Excellent.
Quickly, I'm new to the Midwest. You're a Midwest native. What's your favorite thing about the Midwest?
I think the Midwest United States is the richest and most powerful region in the world. I think it's when people do cost of living when they do income comparisons across regions, they don't consider the cost of living. But if you put the cost of living in there, you'll find that the Midwest is one of the best places to live, and I think, and it's big, and it has lots of people in it. Maybe they aren't quite as concentrated as they are on the coast, but it's lots of people. So just a lot of great things to love about the Midwest.
The people are very nice as well, I should
Yeah.
say. Last sort of question: what's the first word that comes to your mind when you think of the Daniel School of Business, and why?
I would say innovation. Purdue's known as the most innovative university in America, and we intend to be the most innovative business school in America, so I think it'll be great.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Bullard, that's all the time we have for
All right.
today. Thank you so much for
All
joining
right.
us.
Thanks
and
so much for
answering
doing
questions. Awesome. Thank you.